Good morning, guys. It's just before 6 o'clock. Slept in a little longer than I wanted to today, but we are gonna get these chickens moved today. Sun's just coming up, beautiful, nice, cool morning. Like to do that early when we move these chickens, mostly because most of them are up in their houses. We've got a couple of them out right now because I've got a door that isn't working that I have to fix, but we'll get to that later. But the biggest thing is we want to move the feeders, the waterers, and the shade cloths, and we are going to move them over into this area along this tree line. As far as the fences will go, we've got another spigot down there that we can use for the water. Cal, got my buddy out here helping me. Cal, you're not gonna say hi this morning? He's still waking up too. So anyway, let's put this down and start getting this moved. We've got people wanting to eat. We have not fed yet, so we'll get the chickens moved and we'll get everybody fed this morning. All right, well, 7:30. Took us about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours to get these guys moved, but they're gonna be thankful for the new spot. So we get a bunch of questions about the egg laying flock. I'm gonna try and answer as many of those as I can. I'd rather show you the chickens in my face. But big reason we move them is right here. They are over there scratching up this grass. We mowed it a couple days ago. Isaiah was out here mowing. They're getting fresh bugs. Scratching through, getting worms, grubs. They're off their manure. Every day these coops get moved one spot, and we will move them all the way around till we get to about back here, and then I'll move the whole contraption again. So big question we get asked, how many fences do you use? There's no set number. I guess the more fences you have, the less often you'd need to move them because you got more area to cover. We use 6 fences just because that's what we have. They're 100-foot fences. I don't really try to make any certain shapes. I just try to connect them out. It's easier if you lay them out flat, get the ends to where they need to be, and then it's easy to put them up and you don't really have to take them back down. So that's what we do with our fences. No, it's not electrified. Yes, I could electrify it if I want to, but this is basically just a boundary for the chickens. Some chickens get out, come back in at night. We call it safe range, not free range. I like to have them in a certain area to fertilize that area. Also, I don't want to chase and try to find eggs all over the yard. So that's one reason we kind of keep them in a certain spot. Yes, it's more work because I got to move all this stuff, but to us, it's worth it. So next question, what are these shade cloths? Where do you get them? Down below in the description. We get these off Amazon. There is a link to the shade cloths that we use. We just use T-posts We wrap the ends, and then I have a little piece of wire just to help secure it. We used to use bungees, but the bungees rip on these T-posts. So now we use this wire and wrap some of the shade cloth around so it doesn't rip those edges. This is a nice heavy duty shade cloth. I can't remember the price, but if you click on that link in the bottom, you will find and see what that is. So we got 2 shade cloths. Best part is in the afternoon, we are gonna get some shade coming from these trees, so we don't have to get so many shade cloths. They can get their water under here, and they do get some shade during the day, but they like to spend a lot of their time underneath the houses in the heat of the day. But like I said, in the afternoon, they'll have some more shade. A lot of people ask what kind of breeds we have. The brown ones, commercial browns. Guys, we got all these chickens from Valley Farms Hatchery. We really like them. They work out well with us, and we enjoy supporting their small family-run hatchery. So the brown ones are commercial browns. The black ones are black sex links. There's white leghorns, and some of the white ones with the brown spots. Here's one right here, that girl right there. That is an amber link. We also have a few Varia ovas, but we switched and just went with heavy laying breeds. So we'll probably just stick with commercial browns, black sex links, and just alternate each year so we know which ones we are our old hens and that we need to get rid of. So feeders, we get asked about this a lot. These are just little feeders you put in 5-gallon buckets. That's also down in the description. People say there's a lot of waste. Yes, they do reach in there and spill some of that out, but like I said in many videos, they're chickens. It gets out on the ground. I don't fill these every day. I probably fill them every 3 to 4 days. As they get lower and get empty, the chickens like to peck, scratch, just like that girl right there, and they'll pick up the stuff they spill on the ground, as long as you just don't keep their feeders topped off every day. So anyway, I think that's all the questions I needed to answer for this video. As always, let's check them out again. We did put all the Hen Gear nesting boxes in these coops. A lot of times I keep getting, well, they're expensive. They're expensive, guys. They are. There's some girls already in there giving us some eggs, but they last forever. Your eggs are clean. I think we have around 120-ish hens. Our youngest batch has just started laying. The eggs are clean. We took 44 dozen to the market just this last week, and we had very few dirty eggs. So it's a great investment. Got a video here about the Hen Gear Nest Box. Check it out. There's a link also down there. You can get 15% off your purchase, or $15, one of the two, I can't remember. But there is a coupon code for that. If you're interested in getting a nesting box, getting your eggs clean, collecting them all in one area, we love them. I think you will love them too. It is an investment, but over time it pays itself off, and it's awesome. So check out Hen Gear as well. I think that's all the chicken questions we had. We do like to touch base and answer those for you guys and show you. So I've got a lot of animals looking at me funny, mostly these pigs, wondering where is breakfast. So I'm gonna go get breakfast for these animals. We're gonna come out here later in the afternoon and check out these chickens in the afternoon. It's my favorite time to watch them, mostly because the sun's going down and they are out and active. All right, big meatball's done. Little meatball's done. one pig. All right, and here's the last pig. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Leave it. Stay there. Good boy. Okay. All right. Looks like Kobe's done. We've had a very productive morning. Enjoyed bringing you guys along. We're going to take you back out, check out those chickens tonight, and see how they're doing. All right, guys, welcome back this evening. It's just past 7 o'clock. We finished dinner. Coming out to show you my favorite time, although I'm getting a clue here. So whenever these chickens come running towards me in the cart, I know their feeders are getting low. So that's a good indication for me to get out here tomorrow and get these feeders filled up. So not only are they automatic feeders, they automatically tell you when they're empty, when the chickens come running after you. Looks like somebody missed the nesting box this afternoon. The kids didn't see that. But this is the best time of day. These chickens are normally, of course I come out and they're not, they're normally spread out all across the lawn, getting bugs, anything else, because that sun is down behind the trees, and they are good to go. Although today was a beautiful day, mid to upper 70s, a light breeze, so they have been out picking and doing what they need to do all day and not really have worried about that. So we do get the questions about hawks too. Thought of a couple more today, especially being near these tree lines. We've lost 4 chickens to hawks in the 4 years we've been here, so we don't have too much issue. They do run up under these houses. I feel like the shade cloth helps. They run under that shade cloth, and we just don't lose many chickens to hawks. So I think 4 in 4 years is a pretty decent number, so I'm not too worried about the hawks. So anyway, guys, we hope you had a productive day, or are having a productive day whenever you choose to watch this. We do appreciate you following along. Love when these guys are moved. It is, like I said, I think it took me an hour and a half, a little bit longer because I was videotaping some of it, but love to get these guys moved. They love being on new pieces of ground. It is fun to watch them every once in a while. A chicken will go shooting across the lawn and you find out it's actually chasing a bug. So anyway, guys, the gateway drug to homesteading, chickens. Be careful because they add up quick. But we appreciate you following along today. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And don't forget to make the change.